Yo, what is up guys? It is Samool back again with another Epic 7 first impression or preview video for a new unit. Today we're going to be talking about the new 5-star ML unit that has been revealed. He is the last boss of episode 4. A lot of people did predict that this would be the new ML, and as you can see on your screen here, it is Zeo, who is going to be a dark mage. Now before we get started with this video though guys, if you guys aren't already participating in my Instagram giveaway, make sure you guys participate. All you guys have to do is follow me on Instagram and like the post on my Instagram page. So yes, that being said, if you guys want to look at this artwork, you guys can check out this video on Epic 7's main YouTube channel. But for now, let's look at his base stats. You're going to see his attack is pretty decent for a mage, which is kind of normal. Mages usually have very high attack. His HP is pretty average. His defense isn't as high as some other mages out there, but it's still pretty high compared to other units. His speed is pretty low. He has crit chance and effectiveness from his awakenings, and from his imprint concentration, you're going to see that he has effectiveness for himself, and for the release, he can even bring attack to his team. Now, he is an Aries Zodiac, so if you guys want to start preparing your catalysts, make sure you guys start preparing. He is going to be a very powerful unit, which is kind of the main theme with these last boss ML 5-star units, right? We have like Bellion and Strays who are very strong, and then Amero, who is a very powerful unit in the right situations. Looking at his skills, guys, you're going to see his S2. Start of the first battle, you're going to increase your CR by 20% when you max this out, and you're unaffected by effects that reduce combat readiness increases the caster receives. So this is very nice because if you build him pretty fast, you can actually cut other openers. Because his base speed is pretty low, I think this is kind of why that there is this extra effect. If you build him pretty slow, it's still pretty nice because you still get that very fat CR push, right? If you have him like on 250 speed, you can still cut very easily against like 290 openers. It's pretty insane, right? Especially if you roll very well with the speed RNG. Now, the secondary effect is going to be that he's unaffected by effects that reduced combat readiness increases the caster receives. It's kind of weird because there's like a double, there's kind of like a thing that kind of, contradicts itself, right? Reduce combat readiness, increase. Basically, what it's saying is that, things that reduce the, I guess I'm kind of just repeating what it says, but like, how there's things that CR push in this game, there's also effects that can mitigate or reduce the effect of that CR push, and Zeo will be unaffected by that. Now, this does not apply to restrict though, so keep that in mind. It is mentioned that this does not work for restrict, so you also have to keep in mind that restrict can kind of cancel this out, but this is going to work at the beginning of the battle, so it doesn't really matter too much. Restrict won't really, do too much for this. You're gonna see like in the video here, like this Zeo actually laps or actually goes first before Lua, and as you guys know, Lua is a very fast unit, so you can kind of see how strong this can be. Next we have his S3, guys. It is going to be a single target attack that will strip 2 buffs before attacking and then silence for 1 turn and CR push back that enemy. Also will grant him Defy for 3 turns, and this will penetrate defense by 100% and cannot crit. So another penetration defense on an S3. Smilegate is adding a lot of these penetration defenses, right? And when the target is a hero, which is going to be most of the case, especially if you're playing him in PvP, right? Damage dealt will increase proportional to the target's current health. When attacking, this will also, you're going to see the Defy buff that you get. It is different, or not Defy, Deify, sorry. You're going to increase your crit chance by 50%, and you're going to take 50% less damage for 3 turns, and it cannot be dispelled. Pretty interesting. You can also soul burn this for 10 souls to dispel all buffs. I think this is going to be a very good skill against units like just like any tanky unit, obviously, because you can penetrate defense, but even like APOC Ravi, right? You can kind of stop them from S3ing for a turn. And Deify is very nice because yeah, you're just taking 50% less damage for 3 turns, cannot be dispelled, and on the maximal Goro, or I guess +3, this is a 5-turn cooldown, so yeah, this is gonna make him very tanky with no tanky stat investment. So yeah, now they don't show the damage in this, I'm pretty sure, right? Oh, they do. I lied, but here we go. This is the damage. 10k damage to a Bellion, and Bellions, as you guys know, are very tanky usually. Usually, they have very high HP as well. This one's probably 20k HP on a damage build with like, I guess like 1400 defense, 1300 defense, but still very decent damage. And the biggest thing is that you get that, Deify buff. Like this buff is insane. The fact that you can decrease the damage that you take by that much is insane. And the crit chance buff is very nice because you're going to see his S3 doesn't crit, but his S1 can. So you can actually build him on no crit and still have sort of a chance to crit, right? I guess like 50% crit is fine as well, because as you guys saw, right, from his base stats, he's getting 27% crit chance just from max awakening. So what you can actually do is just put him on that, 23% crit chance from a few pieces because his S3 doesn't crit, but we'll give you an extra 50%. That'll equal 100% chance because you're going to see, like I said, his S1 does have a chance to crit, and this skill hits extremely, extremely hard, as you're going to see. So this is a single target attack. Let me destroy you. Very, very edgy. But before you attack, you're actually you attack first, and then you'll increase attack of yourself for 1 turn. So it has a self built-in attack buff. So the attack goes off, and then you get an attack buff for yourself. When you are deified, you'll activate an extra attack called Disappear. This can only activate once per turn during the caster's turn. So dual attacks will not work with this. And you're going to see that this Disappear attack is going to be a single target attack. When the enemy is defeated, you'll increase CR of the caster by 50%. So very nice recycling. But also you're going to see that this penetrates defense by 50% as well. More penetration, right? So this skill does a lot of damage. Now, I don't know if they showcase it. I think they showcase it over here. You're going to see on Bellion 3.3k normal, and then the secondary attack does 9k. So that does more damage than his S3 if you crit twice. So this is an increase of attack buff for himself, which is very nice, and then also the damage it does is just super insane. So I think this unit is going to be pretty crazy, guys, and I'm pretty excited to actually see him. You're going to see that he's going to be available on the 24th of November, which should be very soon, and this unit is going to be pretty much a must pull from what I see. I think this unit's kit is just too strong. The fact that he can cut, you can do so much damage, and you're super tanky will make him a very strong pick in the meta, and I'm very excited for this unit to come out. That being said, hope this video helped you out, guys, and you guys found this video helpful, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.